Today's Ask the Expert segment has been sponsored by the Pineview Medical Clinic. It's a clinic that is open here in St. Louis and treats ED with one of the most effective treatments in the country. Joining me now is Mark Kramer from the Pineview Medical Clinic. Mark, thanks for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me, Chelsea.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
And we appreciate you. And I mean, this technology really is the latest breakthrough in technology for men who struggle with ED. Tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, so at Pineview Medical Clinic, we do have a breakthrough technology to treat the root cause of ED. In most cases, guys, that is a lack of blood flow. Very important here, guys. This, with the acoustic wave therapy, because we're treating the root cause, you don't have to worry about all the timing issues that you do with the pills. So if you're one of those guys taking the pills, you know that the pills only give a temporary increase in blood flow. They only treat the symptoms. And that's why you have to redose every single time you want one of those intimate moments.
And Mark, we know that this shockwave therapy, it's needle-free, it's surgery-free, and it's drug-free, right?
Absolutely, yes. No needles, no surgery, no pills, no pain either. That's very important. Take a look at your screen. On the left-hand side, we have a small device which is placed on top of the skin. That device will deliver gentle pressure waves to the damaged blood vessels below. On the right-hand side of the screen, you can see what happens after the acoustic wave therapy. Those blood vessels are repaired. They open up, and that allows a guy good quality blood flow where and when he needs it the most. And I can't stress this enough. That also allows that natural spontaneity to return to a guy's relationship.
And this isn't something that you guys just came up with out of thin air. This is backed by so many different publications as well.
Absolutely. And guys, you can go to pineviewmedicalclinic.com. Take a look at the studies. We have the link to those studies there. Those studies coming from 5 different countries. Some of those studies coming from the Cleveland Clinic as well as Cambridge University. The bottom line, when you take a look at all those studies, they show both the safety and effectiveness of utilizing acoustic wave therapy in treating the root cause of ED.
And we know that ED is a serious medical condition, but there's hope. Tell us about the difference between what you guys are doing at the Pineview Medical Clinic versus other traditional methods that are available in the marketplace.
So the biggest thing at Pineview Medical Clinic, we are treating the root cause of ED. So if you're one of those guys who is taking the pills or the injections, you're only getting the symptoms treated. That's it. You're not treating the root cause. So because we are treating the root cause at Pineview Medical Clinic, that allows that natural spontaneity. And guys, really think about this. It's a relatively short period of time, these treatments. The average guy going to need several treatments over the course of a 2 to 3 week period. Those treatments last about 15 minutes each. That's it. So you have that time of treatments over 2 to 3 weeks. Think of the long-term impacts, the long-term benefits that those treatments can have on your quality of life, your intimacy, and even your relationship as well.
Oh, Marco, I love that. There's no pills, no invasive injections or surgery. This is pretty incredible. I mean, can you give us a breakdown of how the technology actually works?
Yeah, absolutely. So the whole goal here, guys, is more blood flow. So you take a look at the left side of the screen. We have that small device. This is non-invasive. There is no pain whatsoever. That device will deliver those gentle pressure waves to the blood vessels below, helps to repair those blood vessels, opening those blood vessels up, giving more blood flow where and when a guy needs it the most. There is also another process called neovascularization in which new blood vessels grow. So again, more blood flow, more quality blood flow where and when a guy needs it the most. And that is a huge difference between the pills and the injections because this allows that natural spontaneity to return to a guy's relationship because, again, we are treating the root cause of ED.
Mark, do you have any special viewers or offers for our viewers that are at home watching today?
Absolutely. And guys, keep in mind, you cannot hope this away. You can wish it goes away, but if you don't do anything about it, it's not going to get better on its own. So give Pineview Medical Clinic a call today. We will set you up with that initial exam, assessment, even that blood flow ultrasound at no cost. In addition to that, you'll receive a gift which can provide rapid results in the bedroom. Call Pineview Medical Clinic today, guys, to take advantage of this offer.
Mark, thank you so much for sharing in a little bit of what you guys do at the Pineview Medical Clinic. All that contact information is right there on your screen, so you can check them out. In St. Louis, hang in there. We'll be right back after this quick break.